Hello, today is October 28th, 2021. How y'all doing? I'm back for an update on my hair. It's been about a month and a half. I started my locks September 15th, and it's the end of October now. So I washed my hair a couple weeks ago, and I meant to come back and talk about it afterwards, but I didn't get back around to it up until now. And so I decided to go ahead and wash. Well, I actually ended up retwisting my hair, and I decided to go ahead and retwist it because I'm like, you hear a lot of people on YouTube talk about over twisting your hair when you have locks, but I was thinking to myself, when you're loose natural, you're constantly manipulating your hair, right? So I don't think it's going to be a huge deal if I retwist my hair every other week or even every week. I'm not going to do that, but it's like, I just feel like people try and make it so deep. And it's not really that deep to me, at least not as far as that goes when I think about the overall picture. And I know my hair is in a different form now, but it's still like, I don't see that it makes sense to how you would over twist your hair when you lock. But when we're loose naturals, we're constantly manipulating our hair. So anyways, it's my hair, of course, just like everybody else's hair. You do what you want to do. But for me, I decided that I was going to retwist my hair a couple weeks ago, like I said. And it hasn't been quite 2 weeks. I think it was a Sunday when I last washed and retwisted my hair. So so it's been since today is Thursday, just a couple days shy of 2 weeks. So I am going to retwist it. I actually am going to do the Locksmithing Method and try and get a lot of the frizzies. I don't have a problem with frizzies, but I'm just trying to get it in a state that it's not like so much webbing, I guess. And I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not, but when I have the times that I have retwisted my hair, I mainly focus on like the root, and I don't really do much to the rest of the strand. But I think today I might try and get all of the webbing done, or in its own lock, if that makes sense. So I am going to wash my hair. I picked up some of the Trader Joe's tea tree shampoo, and I used that last time I shampooed my hair. I diluted it a lot. So I'm going to put that on, shampoo my hair with that today. And I am also going to I have a bottle of a lot of different oils. I have peppermint oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, a teeny bit of coconut oil because I had some in another bottle. So I wanted to just reuse the other bottle, so I just put it in the bottle with the other oils. I have also some vitamin E oil, and I might add some olive oil to that mixture also. So I retwisted my hair with oil. I also did a steam treatment on my hair, and I think I did a hot oil treatment last week also. I can't remember. I also sprayed it with my spray, which I have tap water, rose water, and aloe vera juice. And I sprayed that all over my hair. And I also put a little bit of mousse on it, Asi Moist. I used aloe vera gel also when I was retwisting it. It stayed retwisted for the most part. As you can see, a lot of my strands are still retwisted at the base, and it's like a little bit of new growth. Let's see if I can if you can see the new growth. But a lot of my twists did stay twisted, except for this one right here. It will not stay twisted, and I don't do much to it. I don't do much to my hair at all. But this one will not stay twisted. And I know a lot of people have issues with certain twists not staying twisted. And I I have been spritzing my hair, not every day, but I'll spritz my hair with my rose water, and aloe vera juice spritz. And I'll put a little bit of oil, my oil mixture, in my hand, and I'll rub my hands together, and I'll just go like that over my whole head. It still feels soft. Oh, another thing that I used when I was retwisting my hair also was Sulfur 8 cream. It's a very light cream, and I put that on my scalp. And I think I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I was able to go as long as I did this time without not washing my hair. Because usually, like I've said before, my scalp will let me know within a week that it's time to wash. But it hasn't really been like crazy itchy this time. And even like over the last couple weeks, it hasn't really been that itchy. But the thing is, I noticed an odor, and this has happened even when I was loose natural. If I go past a week, I'll smell like my hair, and it'll smell sour. It has like a sour smell. And I think it just does that because, I don't know if that's because I sweat a lot. Because it seems like even after a week, before I started having hot flashes, that my hair just starts to smell sour. But anyways, I noticed it smelling sour probably after a week, but I pushed it until now, and it's just like, okay, I need to wash it. It hasn't gotten worse, thankfully, but I just notice it here and there. It's not constant, but I know it's time to wash my scalp. And I also noticed a lot of buildup. I don't think it's from product, but I think, well, actually it could be, because I know I was planning to wash my hair last week, and I ended up putting some of that Moist mousse on my edges to like smooth them down, and I didn't wash it out. So I think it was maybe some buildup from that. And then maybe from the sweating, I'm not sure. It's hard to say whether I sweat more now, even though it's cooling down, or not. But I still sweat. I still have hot flashes. So I'm going to wash my hair today. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and show you how it's looking. Let me turn around. You can see all my gray. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it does seem like it's thicker in the back. Or at least more fluffy. Another thing I wanted to mention is how long it took for me to retwist my hair. So it seemed like it was a little easier to separate this last time that I washed it, and I think that was the first time that I used oils. I think this past time was the first time that I actually used oil when I was retwisting my hair, and I noticed that it wasn't as matted when I washed it. So, but it still took me, I want to say it probably took me maybe 45 minutes to an hour to do the back, and maybe 30 minutes to do the front. I don't usually time it, I just do it, but it probably took me between an hour and a half to 2 hours to retwist my hair. So once again, like they say, it's very low maintenance to have locks. And I do agree with that, but the whole thing about not having to detangle your hair is kind of false, because you do have to do a lot of, not necessarily detangling, but you do have to do a lot of separating and like retwisting. But I don't mind it. I probably won't have to do it. You don't have to necessarily do it as much as you would if you were loose natural. But it still takes some time. It still takes some time, and I don't mind it. I love playing in my hair. I love touching my hair anyway, even when I was loose natural. But I love not having to do it on a regular basis because, like I said, that is the extent. When I spritz my hair in the morning and put a little bit of oil on it, that's really the extent of it. And on the off occasion that I like want to slick down my edges, I'll just do that, but that just takes a couple seconds. So I'm going to wash my hair, and I will try and come back and show you my results once I get done. Alright, see you later. Hello, I'm back after my wash. It's the next day actually, but I washed my hair yesterday. I washed it about 3 times with my diluted Trader Joe's tea tree shampoo. And I did a hot oil treatment before that. I did a steam treatment first. I have a steamer and I just sat under it for I think about 2 whole cycles of filling up my water, and then I did a hot oil treatment and I let that sit on my hair for a couple hours, and then I shampooed it out. I did notice some gook in it, mainly in the front because I couldn't really see the back. It was in a couple places up in the front, so I just kind of separated my twist and tried to clean it out the best I could, and then I shampooed it again. So it was just a couple spots here and there, just random spots, so I might need to go to a loctician just to see how the back is looking. Hopefully it's clean now. After I cleaned it, I put some oil in it on my scalp and my hair, and I sprayed it with my rose water and aloe vera juice spray. That was it. And I retwisted it with aloe vera gel. So at first I wasn't going to put any gel in it since I noticed the buildup, but I was thinking once I started shampooing my hair, I was thinking that it wasn't itching the last couple weeks like it usually does, probably because I used that shampoo from Trader Joe's. So, because it has tea tree, and that's supposed to combat dandruff or itchiness. So I didn't use any of the oil or any of the Sulfur 8 hair lotion that I used last time that I washed my hair. Hopefully I won't experience too much buildup this time. So this time and also last time I forgot to mention, I actually combined 4, not all 4, but in 2 different spots I combined 2 twists, and they were like on the edges, or like, and those were small anyway, so I just went ahead and combined some of those. So I might have 142 now. This time I did another thing different. I did the Locksmithing Method. So I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I was watching some videos last week, and I watched several videos about locksmithing, and so that's what I did this time. And I don't have as much webbing this time. It's some are still, gonna try and attach to the other twists, but for the most part it's way less than it was last time, or the times that I've washed my hair before. And I just went through my twist like that. Of course you should do this on wet hair or damp hair, but yeah, I just did the locksmithing method like that. So it took me at least 2 hours. I didn't time it, but at least 2 hours, because I took my time. I wanted to be thorough with, twisting it. And by the way, I did just retwist it like a couple weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. But like I said, I was just like when I watched the videos about retwisting your hair and not retwisting it too much, it got me to thinking, like, why is our hair so fragile? I believe that my hair is strong, so I'm going to go with that belief. But yeah, I twisted my hair again, so I'm okay with twisting my hair several times a month. I shouldn't have to do it the remainder of the time, like the whole time that I'm in locks. Once they mature, I shouldn't have to retwist it that much anyway. So, but yeah, I really like the way it turned out without having, like, I can run my fingers through it a lot easier now without it catching on my fingers, and it wasn't like that. This morning when I got up, I spritzed it with my water, rose water solution, and I put a little bit of oil in my hands, and I rubbed my hands together, and I just rubbed it on my hair, and I gave it a shake. So I am about to head out, but I just wanted to come on and show you my hair, what my hair was looking like right after my retwist. I didn't really use clips to keep them down per se. Well, I just used like a big clip. I didn't use all of those small ones. I started off using the small ones in the back, and then I took them out. I didn't leave them in the whole time, and then I just took them all out, and I just put like a big twist, a big clip on them. And try and give you a close-up view. Alright, hopefully you could see that. I'll see you next time.